Hello, everyone. I'm Cathleena Hailley. I've had a little bit of trouble here trying to go live. So I do believe that I am live, although I cannot see myself at the moment. So I'm going to assume that I am live. And I am just checking on my Facebook page, which I do not see myself at the moment. I'm sorry, this is the first time that I have gone live in a long time, so I have no idea. I'm certainly not seeing myself. And I'm trying to figure out exactly how to do this. So, there we go. Now I can see myself. I'm going to let people come in if they decide to before I start sharing what this is about and why I decided to come on today. There we go. Now I can see myself. I'm going to let people come in if they decide to. Okay. Just let me know if you can hear me good. And I'm just going to let a few more people come in before we get started. Hey, Todd, nice to see you. Thank you. I have to get used to this live thing. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing, obviously. And I have it supposedly live on YouTube, but I have no idea how to make it come on. So maybe you'll let me, I can learn how to do this. Okay, so why I decided to do this is because my unique signature frequency, I'm referred to as a frequency alchemist, and I know a lot of people actually use that term, but what my particular frequency contains or has is the ability to recognize all other frequencies in their what's called perfect pitch. So what that means is that when you step into my energy, your frequency begins to come into its neutral or 0 point ability. And why this is important, especially now, is because what that gives you is the ability to feel who you really are amongst everything else that's going on around you. Now, I am going to move into your energy and actually begin to remove some of the blocks or some of the things that I do feel that are much more prevalent in whatever this collective that's going to show up today and each day. I intend on doing this for the next, I think it's 23, 24 days. That'll be up until the election, because this time right now is extremely important to be able to, I believe, create a space that allows for a present moment neutrality without judgment. And that's what is just being created here. And how it was described to me was, imagine like a car wash, and that you pull your car into a car wash and you passively sit there as the machine, the car wash, cleans your car. Well, that's kind of like what this is that you can just come into this space and passively be here, and there will be some shifting and adjusting for your frequency and energy. And what's really happening is there will be this releasing of densities or energies that simply don't belong to you, that don't match you. So here's what's going on. As you know that, or most of you at least that will be here, know that we are in this ascension process that we talk about. And what that really means is that we're waking up to who we really are. And we are these amazing energy, consciousness beings. And we are all fifth dimensional or higher beings. And we've stepped into a third dimensional reality. And so it is the physical body that's doing the ascension, not us. So what we're doing is as we wake up, so to speak, more of who we are, and that process is really us moving from listening to the outside world to experiencing our own energy and experiencing our life. That's the process. We stop listening and we begin to experience. And as we do that, our natural signature, our soul essence expands its light. When that happens, and because we're interacting in a physical body, we are in essence attempting to take our physical body now to match our light that we are, which is vibrating at a faster rate than our physical body. When that happens, all we're doing in human existence is matching frequencies. That's all we're doing to be comfortable. And a faster frequency always tries to raise a slower one up. So we are vibrating in a faster rate, in essence, than our physical body. So when we wake up, we actually can irritate the body. We can cause distress or anxieties, depressions, things like that show up. And it's simply because our light is expanding. So I think it's important that we have a platform, something like this where we can actually come to and allow for those energies and frequencies to just kind of leave, to shift and leave the body, but also to just recognize that this idea of allowing your light more into your life may seem uncomfortable, but it's only because you've been familiar, you've had a familiarity and you've had a comfort in something that was not allowing your light. So that's really all I really want to emphasize in this. And I just want people to just come in and show up. And if this resonates for you, great. If it doesn't, that's great too. It's okay. This is not a forum. This is not a place for what's right or wrong or good or bad or anything. It's a place to just come, and if you choose to, and you are able to come and participate, you will feel better. You will feel lighter, because it's the nature of what is happening. And I can feel a lot of anxiousness, a lot of energy, particularly in the solar plexus. The solar plexus is where we identify ourselves, and there's a tremendous amount of energy there that creates a lot of anxieties and frustrations and fears. I can feel that, and I'm just dissipating that for whoever is showing up here. And I would like to, this is the first time that I'm here. I felt a lot of anxiousness as I was stepping in. It's been a lot of energies, particularly in the last few days, last week or so, that have been elevating. We're getting tremendous downloads. There's just so many shifts that are going on that I'm sure a lot of people are feeling, just a lot of different shifts and changes within their energy. So I just really want people to feel that there is a space that you can step into that will shift your energy and frequency. And what's really happening in the shifting is just the releasing of the density as you allow it. That's all that's happening here. It is the nature of my particular frequency. I am considered a frequency alchemist. My frequency has the ability to recognize what's called perfect pitch, which is really the perfect alignment of your soul signature. So it is just aligning it together. It's creating a synergy with your frequency so that you can come into this very now moment. And the difference is in the experience is that instead of coming into the now moment in this place of worry and panic and, oh my gosh, what am I going to do next? We can come into this now moment without judgment, which is curiosity. What may show up next? What might be the next thing? What will the universe bring me? And as we continue to breathe and we just begin to let go and just let go of your thoughts, just let go of the things that are causing you worry and distress. It doesn't mean that we're in any kind of denial. It just means that I'm allowing myself to not stay focused on those particular frequencies because they are frequencies. And that's what we want to keep creating here is this space, because together we can expand our light. We can be in this space together where we can simply come into this neutrality as we breathe and we begin to let go and we begin to shift our own frequencies and energy into the place of neutrality. So I would like everybody to really just keep breathing and relaxing and letting go. I want to move in deeper as I feel these energies that really a lot of anxieties. And as I'm kind of reading some of these things, here's some people want to share some useful vibration mind techniques that will help you manifest the things you want faster. Okay, somebody wants to share some techniques. I want everybody just to take some big breaths and really just imagine this space as a place that you can come. And it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter your age, your sex, your religious beliefs, your political beliefs, anything. This is simply a space to come together to have the experience of letting go. It is happening naturally, just being in the frequency of my soul signature. It's what's occurring. And we're also sending this out through this medium, this internet. We're just going to keep breathing and allowing. And I just really wanted to come on, and I felt that I was very guided because I know the nature of this frequency that is me, that what it can do and what's happening here. And it can be very passive. It's just allowing you to let go. It's all that's taking place. I would like to go a little bit more into the energy as we begin to breathe. Let everyone start to take some deep breaths. I want to release off the skin and the outer edges, all of this feeling squished, feeling trapped, feeling like I can't move. I want you to just begin to imagine this as like particles that are holding you, and with your breath, we're just going to let that release. We're just going to let that go. And what we're really letting go is a frequency. It's a collective energy, a collective frequency. It's good that it's just a belief system that says that I don't have choices, but we do. You know, I find it's interesting if you reflect in history that we as humanity have for eons of time not been very happy. I mean, some people have, but for the bulk of humanity, they haven't. And we think, why? Why have we been participating in that? We have been participating in that. And we don't have to. And I know there could be a lot of dialogue here about what people feel they can and can't do. But we're only talking about energy here. And from an energy perspective, if we can all begin to experience this divine, now present moment. And as we do that, I want to dissipate more of the thoughts. You want to clear these mind channels. We have 3 mind channels. We want to clear them. We want to plug you all into the organic grid and the New Earth timeline as we clear these mind channels, as we take some breaths. Which is simply just setting the stage for more of your light to show up. That's what we're doing. That's the idea here. I'm just giving you an opportunity to have a place to come in, to release that density. It's occurring naturally as we step deeper into your energy and into your matching these frequencies. I'm feeling a lot around the head and within the thought. So I'm just going to keep just expanding, literally expanding the physical head, the hair, the skull, just to allow for a lot of that density of the collective to be released. And this is very passive, there's no doing here, just simply allowing as we continue to breathe and allow. It's beautiful. So I would like to invite, if individuals would like to participate and would like to volunteer as the days go on to have some more direct clearing, then you can send me a message on Messenger and we'll figure out how to bring you on. As I said, this is new for me, this live. So I'm just going to step into it as it opens up. But I just felt extremely guided to be here today with all of you and to be in support of your process, of your ascension, to know, as you've heard from many, that you're not alone. And I wanted to create a space for anyone to be able to just simply come for a few moments and let go if you're willing to do that. To simply expand your light and just to feel lighter, just to feel more comfortable. So I hope that this space, you can feel the light, the love, the expansiveness. And what I would like to point out as you step in, if you can feel that this is your, this is what the normal would feel like if we actually knew who we are. If we really can step into the fact that we are source, that we are this magnificent, amazing, light. and that we just haven't known who we are, and that what we've been doing is we've been taking this giant consciousness, this information that is you, and we've been shrinking it and listening to others and creating a life based on the stories that somebody told us were our options. But what I would like everyone to be able to feel is the truth about who you really are, this amazing, beautiful energy, this light that you all are, and this amazing aspect of source that you are. We are creator beings. We are here to create. We just haven't known. And why everything feels so uncomfortable and so scary and unknown is because this has been our familiar. You know, we've gotten comfortable in this uncomfortable place. And so as our light shines brighter as it comes in, as we're vibrating at these super high rates, and like I said, our bodies are vibrating at a different rate, we just simply have to keep stepping into this neutrality so that the body doesn't start dictating the story back to you and telling you what you can and can't do. And it's doing that because it wants to stay at the vibration that it's familiar with. Just remember that. We've been, everything is about matching frequencies. And we have been allowing our frequency to be at a much slower, denser rate. So what I would like to say to you, kind of in the last bits of what I want to bring today, is to just really allow whatever you feel just to happen, just to come up, just to move. Try not to grab hold of it. Try not to give it a story. Just let it happen, because it will happen. This is what I'm trying to describe to you, that the ascension process is the body is shifting frequencies. And as the body is shifting frequencies into higher frequencies, the stories that have kept it at these denser frequencies are going to come out. They're going to play out. And if you can just simply be without judgment and just allow that to take place, you will come into the now moment. And you may not know right away whatever your direction is, but that's okay. Because as you allow yourself to feel who you really are, because you do know who you really are deep inside, you've just been hiding. But as you allow yourself to really, really feel who you are, you will remember to you why you came here and what your desires are and what you love and really who you are and how you want to contribute to this earth. You will know those things. I guarantee you that. And they will show up. And the way energy works is that when you are aligned to that, those things will come to you very, very naturally. So you have to imagine yourself as the child. Be the playful, excited, exploring child. That fascination for life, regardless of what you think is going on. So I want everybody just to take some nice deep breaths. I'm just going to expand this. And I want you to know that I'm not arbitrarily talking to you. I'm in your energy, and these words carry codes and frequencies. Everything that we're doing here carries codes and frequencies and shifts. So we're continuing to do that. I want you all to take some nice deep breaths. Just going to expand your heart technology. I want to spin the heart. I'm spinning a frequency of this crystalline diamond white light through the heart from front to back. We're going to spin it out the back as we're clearing timelines. I'm going to clear timelines through the back of the heart, timelines of hiding, of distress, of having fear to feel your own heart. We're going to set this as the foundation for what we're creating today. Take some deep breaths, and we're just allowing that frequency to move as a channel through timelines. It's beautiful. Just keep breathing. We take some nice deep breaths. Just going to expand that through your entire central and peripheral nervous system. All the way to your toes, to your fingertips, to your head, and through your brainstem and into the brain. As we're just, again, setting the stage here, clearing. Great. Well, I love you all, and I thank you all for showing up, all of those that have shown up today, and I encourage you to share this and to come back again, and let's expand this light together. And I hope that you all are able to come into that neutrality and just feel your own light, your own magnificence. And thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. And I will see you tomorrow at the same time. And hopefully I can figure out this Facebook Live better. And if anybody has any comments or any questions or anything, I can take those before we sign off here. Wonderful. I'm glad that you guys have enjoyed the energy, and it's only going to expand from here. I can feel the light and the love, and there's just, I feel that this is just super important. So thank you all, and if there's no questions or comments, then I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.